Excess fat around the hips and thighs is a common concern, especially for women. While men tend to store fat around their stomachs, women have a higher likelihood of storing fat in the thighs, pelvic regions, and hips. This preferential fat storage pattern is believed to be influenced by higher estrogen levels in women, leading to subcutaneous fat storage in these areas. Addressing this issue requires a comprehensive approach that goes beyond simply targeting specific areas for fat loss. Instead, the focus should be on overall body fat reduction, achieved through a combination of balanced diet and strategic cardio. This approach aims to improve body composition, enhance muscle tone, and promote overall health and well-being. In this video, we will explore practical steps to tackle excess fat around the hips and thighs. We will delve into the importance of overall fat loss through dietary adjustments, the benefits of weight training for muscle development and metabolism, and the strategic incorporation of cardio to break plateaus and optimize results. By following these steps, individuals can work toward achieving a toned and healthy lower body while promoting their overall fitness journey. But before we continue, please like and subscribe to our channel. The first step is to shift your focus, specifically targeting the thigh fat to losing overall body fat. Many women often try various thigh workouts they find online, hoping it will slim down their lower bodies. While certain exercises can improve the shape of your lower body, they won't directly burn fat off your thighs. Fat loss from thighs occurs as you reduce your overall body fat percentage, and the most effective way to do that is through diet. However, traditional calorie reduction alone is not the ideal approach. Merely eating fewer calories, such as aiming for a 500-calorie deficit per day, can be problematic. This common method often leads to eating processed foods in high fat or sugar, which can create insulin resistance, hindering fat loss. Additionally, if you consistently eat fewer calories, your body may slow down its metabolism to compensate for the calorie deficit. Instead of solely focusing on calorie tracking, it's crucial to understand your macro intake. Fill your macros with fresh whole foods that are unprocessed and typically consist of a single ingredient such as salmon, avocados, rice. Knowing your macros and consuming nutrient-dense food is essential. Calorie cycling is a beneficial strategy to maintain an elevated metabolism and prevent binge eating. By cycling your choices and macros, you incorporate days where you can eat more, increasing satisfaction while still burning fat. Consistent yo-yo dieting is counterproductive for women struggling with thigh fat because it hinders long-term adherence and prevents tapping into stored thigh fat. The drawback of preferential fat storage in the lower body is that it tends to be burned last. Rather than solely rely on calorie restriction, a recommended approach is to start with a slightly more aggressive calorie drop, around 30% from maintenance for 2 weeks, followed by 2 weeks at maintenance levels. Research suggests that this 2-week on, 2-week off cycling approach promotes sustainable fat loss and reduces the likelihood of metabolic slowdown. When cycling calories, primarily focus on varying the amount of carbs or fat while maintaining consistent protein intake at around 0.73 grams per pound of body weight. Sufficient protein intake is crucial for muscle building, appetite control, and metabolic benefits. To achieve a toned lower body, step 2 is to prioritize strength training. Despite fears of bulking up, lifting weights is the very activity that helps women achieve the defined bodies they desire. Weight training directs the nutrients you consume, protein, carbs, and fats, toward muscle rebuilding rather than the fat storage. Weight training directs the nutrients you consume like protein, carbs, and fats toward muscle rebuilding rather than fat storage. Building more muscle also boosts metabolism, which aids in long-term fat maintenance. While we can specifically target thigh fat, we can focus on strengthening the glutes, quads, and hamstrings to enhance the shape of those muscles. One of the best for developing glutes and thighs is deep squat. Deep squats are particularly effective at stretching and challenging the glutes and hamstrings compared to regular parallel squats. If you're a beginner or experience knee discomfort, squatting to parallel is still highly beneficial. To perform deep squats, start by unracking a barbell and resting on your traps. Position your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart with a slight outward rotation. Ensure your chest is up, facing forward, and maintain a neutral curve in your back. Take a deep breath and hold it as you push your hips back, bend your knees, and lower yourself down. Keep your weight centered over the midline of your foot. Continue squatting down until your hips go slightly below parallel with your knees. Then, drive through the middle of your foot, extend knees, and rise back up. Repeat this movement for desired number of repetitions. Another excellent exercise for tuning legs, particularly the glutes and hamstrings, is walking lunges. To perform walking lunges, begin by holding 2 dumbbells, one each hand. Take a big step forward with one leg and firmly plant your foot on the ground while simultaneously rising up your toes with your back foot. From a front angle, ensure that your feet are still about hip wide apart. They should not be in a straight line or crossing over each other. Once you are in the proper position, lower yourself down by bending both knees and dropping your back knee straight down. Standing up and step forward with those opposite legs, performing a lunge on that side. Continue alternating back and forth, stepping and lunging with each leg for the desired number of repetitions. The final step, which can be incorporated after establishing your diet and weight training routine, is cardio. However, cardio should be approached strategically. Many women tend to prioritize excessive cardio and neglect weight training, which can lead to muscle loss and a decrease in metabolism, especially when combined with calorie cutting. Instead, it is advisable to focus on burning fat primarily through your diet. Cardio can be useful when you hit a plateau and struggle to lose further fat. Additionally, if you have already significantly reduced your calorie intake and don't want to decrease it further, cardio can be introduced as a complementary tool. When adding cardio, do so gradually. Start with 1 cardio per week and assess its impact on breaking through plateaus. If it proves effective, avoid adding more cardio unless you reach another plateau. Adding excessive cardio all at once can lead to diminishing returns as your body adapts and burns fewer calories during those sessions. It may also increase your appetite, potentially offsetting the calorie deficit. Furthermore, excessive cardio can result in fatigue, negatively affecting your performance in weight training workouts. For optimal results, focus on high-intensity interval training or HIIT, where you can alternate between short bursts 15 to 60 seconds of intense aerobic exercise. Example: sprints, medicine ball slams, burpees, and less intense recovery periods like walking in between. This type of cardio helps burn more calories in short duration compared to a traditional steady-state cardio exercise like treadmill running. In conclusion, addressing excess fat around in hips and thighs requires a comprehensive approach. Rather than solely targeting specific areas for fat loss, it is more effective to focus on overall body fat reduction. This can be achieved through a combination of well-balanced diet, weight training, and strategic incorporation of cardio. Start prioritizing overall fat loss through a well-rounded diet that focuses on whole and processed foods and appropriate macronutrient intake. Calorie cycling can be beneficial to maintain an elevated metabolism and avoid the pitfalls of constant calorie restriction. Ensure sufficient protein intake to support muscle growth and maintenance. Next, incorporate weight training exercise that target the glutes and the lower body muscles. This helps build muscle, boost metabolism, and enhance overall body composition. Exercises like deep squats and walking lunges are effective for toning the glutes and thighs. Finally, cardio should be used strategically. Avoid excessive cardio and prioritize weight training. Save cardio for plateaus or when calorie intake has already been significantly reduced. High-intensity interval training like HIIT can be a beneficial form of cardio, combining intense bursts of aerobic exercise with recovery periods. Remember, the goal is to achieve a healthy, balanced body composition rather than focusing solely on specific areas. By adopting a holistic approach that combines proper nutrition, targeted exercise, and strategic cardio, you can work towards a toned and healthy lower body. And that's it! Thank you for watching this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.